What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Chef KG, and you are watching Grilling with Glover Live. You are in my newly remodeled kitchen, aka the G Spot. Thank you for joining today. I do this show every Sunday at 6:30. So if you want to join, just make sure that you like my page and just come check me out every Sunday. So today we are making crispy chicken and waffle sandwiches. You heard it first. So do me a favor. If you're joining this thing, we're going to get into the show in just a second. But if you're joining right now, smash your favorite emoji and tell me where you are watching from and post some comments into the chat. I like to talk to you guys. I like to see how you're doing. So make sure you do that and then let's go. So today, let's take a look at what we are going to be doing. We are going to be cooking up some delicious crispy chicken and waffle sandwiches. So I know that there's a few people that are cooking along with me. If you're cooking along with me today, the first thing that you need to do is you need to make sure that you make your bacon. I made my bacon in advance. I am sorry. So make sure that you make your bacon, and we're going to make some awesome, awesome, awesome stuff going on there today. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go. So let's make this thing happen. So let's take a look. So what we are going to do at the end of this, we are going to drizzle on top of our crispy chicken and waffle sandwich. We are going to drizzle some brown sugar syrup. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Let's take a look over here at our ingredients for our brown sugar syrup. Wait a minute. You heard me. That's what I said. Brown sugar butter syrup. We're going to make that happen. It's going to be delicious. So let's take a look right here and let's give you the ingredients for the brown sugar butter syrup because that's the first thing that we are going to cook. So I'm going to turn on my burner under my stove. And for the brown sugar syrup, we are going to have 2 cups of brown sugar. You're going to have 1 cup of water. You're going to have 1/2 cup of butter, which is a stick of butter. And you also are going to need about 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So what we are going to do is we're going to throw that all into the bowl. So let's go right over here and let's take a look at our setup and our stove. Doesn't it look great? I know it looks good. I know it looks good. So the first thing we are going to do is we have that on medium heat. So throw in your water and then throw in your brown sugar and give that water and brown sugar a stir. We're going to bring that to a boil, okay? So let's go over here and give you guys, there we go. So now we are going to bring that thing to a boil. So I'm going to turn it up a little bit, my brown sugar and my water, and we're going to we're going to let that thing boil up, okay? Add in, let's go ahead and add the butter in right now as well. Add in your butter, and we're going to add in a few drops of our vanilla extract. We are going to bring all of that to a boil, and then we are going to let it simmer, and that is going to be our brown sugar butter. It's going to be delicious. All right? So we got that going on. This is the butter we are going to drizzle on top of our sandwich when we are done cooking our sandwich today. Okay? So the next thing that we are going to do is I'm going to walk you through the process to make your waffle batter. All right? So let's go back over here and let's talk about the waffle batter. I hope everybody's having a phenomenal Sunday because I am having a darn good Sunday and I cannot wait to eat this sandwich. Now let's go over here and I will show you guys what we are going to be cooking up for the ingredients that we are going to use for our waffle batter. So for our waffle batter, you're going to need 2 eggs. I'm using 4 because I'm making a double batch right here, okay? So just keep that in mind. I'm making a double batch. So you're going to need 2 eggs. So let's take 2 eggs. Let's crack those 2 eggs into a bowl. All right? 1, 2. Again, I'm cooking up 4 eggs into the bowl because I'm using a double batter here. All right. Now, hold on a second. I can't see my comments, so I got to go look at my comments because I know people are cooking with me. So let me take a look really quick at my comments so I can talk to you guys here. Missy Perry, what's up, Missy Perry? Joanna, Jeremy Simpson, what's going on, guys? I hope you guys are doing really well. Missy Perry is not a name that I necessarily remember. So, Missy, welcome to the G Spot and welcome to my show. I hope you are doing good. So let's take a look really quick. Let me give you guys a quick look at our syrup. The butter is in there. The brown sugar is in there. And you can smell the vanilla. It smells really good already. That was so quick that is starting to smell phenomenal. Wow. Okay. Smells super good. So let's continue on with our waffle batter. So we put 2 eggs in there. Now we are going to put 2 cups of flour. Oh, let me go here. We are going to put 2 cups of flour into our bowl. Well, first we're going to whisk the eggs. Whisking the eggs up. All right. Now we are going to add in our flour into the mix. So 2 cups of flour go into the mix as well. 2 cups of flour in. The next thing we are going to do is we are going to add a little bit of milk. Let me make sure you guys can see. There we go. We're going to add a little bit of milk. 1 3/4 cup milk. 1 3/4 cup milk into the bowl. Hey, KG, I want to see you while you're working on this. Okay, I got you. Let's go. There we go. All right. Hey, how you doing? I'm glad I can see you. Now you can see me. Making sure that I pay attention to my syrup. My syrup was boiled up, looking really good. So now for my syrup, we're going to turn that on low, and we are going to cover it. Turn my syrup on low and covering my syrup. Okay, back to the waffle batter. I'm all over the place, guys, but we're having a good time. Now, we are going to add into the waffle batter some vegetable oil. You are going to add in a 1/2 cup of vegetable oil into your waffle batter. Now, finish it up. You are going to add in some vanilla. Vanilla is in there. You are also going to add in about 4 teaspoons or so, or I'm sorry, 1 tablespoon of sugar. 1 tablespoon of sugar goes in. And then you are also going to add a little bit of salt and a little bit of, so you got your salt, and then you're going to also add your 2 tablespoons of baking powder. Okay? Now, mix it up. Let's get you guys in real close here so you can see exactly what we're doing. All right? Mix it up, and you have got your batter for your waffle. If you are cooking along with me, I have my waffle iron on. It is hot. And when we get done with this batter, we're going to put the batter to the side and let it rest for just 1 second. But this is the batter that we are going to use to make our waffles, which these sweet waffles are going to be the bun for these chicken sandwiches. This is going to be epic. And when I say epic, I don't think that I've ever made a sandwich that is this complex and this tasty. And that's honest to goodness truth. All right, so there we go. We have our waffle batter. So our waffle batter is there. We are good to go. So the next thing we are going to do now is we're going to pay a little bit of attention. Actually, I want to see you guys over here. So there we go. We're going to pay a little bit of attention to the crispy chicken. So what makes a delicious crispy chicken and waffle sandwich? 90% of it is the chicken. 90% of it is the chicken. You got to have a banging, banging, banging chicken sandwich. So we're going to make this chicken sandwich. So it's just like making any other type of a fried food. Let's go walk through it right now. Let's go. So here we are. Let's go back here, put our waffle batter over to the side, and let's talk about what we are going to do with our chicken sandwich. Let's go. So the ingredients for the chicken sandwich. You are going to need a few eggs. This is going to be for our batter where we batter up the chicken. You are going to need some flour. You're going to need some flour. You are also going to need some cornstarch. All right? Equal parts cornstarch, equal parts flour. I got about 1.5 cups in there right now. All right? You are also going to need some heavy cream. Heavy cream is here. And you are also going to need a pan that has some flour in the pan. Okay? And of course, you are going to need some chicken breast. Some chicken breast. Okay? So we've got our chicken breast and we have the rest of our ingredients. The rest of the stuff that you are going to need is you're going to need some seasoning because you're going to have to season all parts of your fried chicken. You're going to season the chicken and you're also going to season the batter that you are going to make. And you're going to need some corn oil. What are you going to use the corn oil for, KG? Well, our corn oil is what we're going to be frying our chicken in. So I have the corn oil, I have it hot, and I am ready to go. Okay, now I'm going to sneak back up and I'm going to read the comments because I want to talk to you guys. I have my computer a little bit far away, so my apologies. Jeremy Simpson is cool. Missy Perry, when I crack the eggs, I do the same thing all the time. Barbara Joe Perry's mom. Hey, Barbara Joe Perry's mom, Missy Perry, do me a favor and tell Barbara Joe congratulations for her recent promotion. I believe that she just got vice president. Is that correct? I think so. I hope I'm not wrong with that. Okay, so let's go back to our chicken. So here is what we are going to do. I am going to take my chicken and we are going to cut the chicken into perfect sizes, right? So you see, we're going to cut, we're making big sandwiches. So we're going to cut the chicken about a little bit more than in half, right? And we're going to use the fat part of that chicken for our sandwich. Going to be delicious, all right? So cut it out just a little bit more than in half, all right? So what I do is after I cut my chicken in half like that, what I do is I put it into a bag. So I put my chicken into a bag, like so, all right? I use a Ziploc bag. You could use any type of like wrap or anything that you could put on there, all right? So let's go back in close so you guys can see this. So when I have my chicken, you don't want to beat it up. You don't want to pound it out too much, but you do want to just loosen up the chicken just a little bit. Pound out the chicken just a little bit. All right? I hope you guys can see that. So pound your chicken out so your chicken gets pounded out and flat just a little bit. You're not gonna beat it up really bad. Be a little bit gentle with it. Have a little bit of finesse. Have a little bit of finesse. You guys can have finesse, right? I'm definitely a finesse type of a person. Okay. So you have your chicken. So we're gonna do a regular chicken. We're gonna drench the chicken. We're gonna bread the chicken, and then we're gonna fry the chicken. Okay. So crack 2 eggs. 1 egg cracked. 2 eggs cracked. Crack 2 eggs. Add some of your heavy cream to the 2 eggs. Heavy cream is in the 2 eggs. Now whisk that up. Let me get a quick rinse on my whisk because I have my waffle batter on there. Quick rinse there. Now, we're going to whisk up the eggs and the heavy cream. This is what we're going to bathe the chicken in before we move over and coat the chicken. Okay? So there we go. So the next thing that we have here, we're going to do a 3-step process. So take your flour, add in your cornstarch. So we have our flour, we have our cornstarch in, and then we're going to take our seasonings and we're going to add our seasoning in. Okay? Now, our chicken is going to be seasoned very well, and that batter is going to be the crunch that in the flavor that you taste when you make your chicken. Give that a stir. Stir up your batter. Combine the flour. Combine the seasonings. Combine the cornstarch. All right? Now, let's do what we always do on any good fry. Okay? So, let me take you guys back over here so you guys can see this process. Any good fry that you do is going to start with a 3-step process. Very easy 3-step process. Take your piece of chicken. Throw your chicken into your flour only, right? So this is just flour. This is going to help the batter stick. Step number 1, chicken goes into the flour. Now remember, your chicken is probably the most important part of this dish. The other things are finishing it off, but you want to make sure that your chicken is really good. Okay, so once you have your chicken in your flour, like so, we're going to dip the chicken into your egg and cream mix, and then you're going to put it into your batter, right? Put it over your batter. Don't be as messy as I'm being. I'm being really sloppy over here. I'm going to pay for that later too. Put it into your batter, and then your chicken should look like this. Your battered chicken, ready to go. Okay? So let's just set that aside for 1 second. Repeat the process. Chicken goes into your egg wash. You move from your egg wash into your seasoned batter. Make sure that your chicken is coated. Flip it over. And you know what I think we should do? I think we should do that process one more time just to make sure that these chicken cutlets are extra crispy. What do you guys say? If you think we should do it one more time, smash your favorite emoji in the comments. I hope you guys are smashing, even if you join late. And also do me a favor. If you are joining, share this video. I want to get some more people looking at what I do because I think that it's pretty cool. All right? So now we're just going to go back. We're going to dip it one more time into the egg wash. And we're going to dip it one more time into the batter to make sure that we have a very crispy chicken sandwich. So we're going to dip it one more time into the batter, all 3 pieces here. One more time into our what is going to be our crispy coating. You will see that in just 1 second. All right. So our chicken is almost done. Now we just got to cook it up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, got to wash my hands real quick, guys. Don't worry, I didn't break anything. All right. So let's go here. Now, so we've made we didn't make our chicken. We're going to make our chicken, but we made the batter for our chicken. So let's take a quick look, see how our syrup is doing. We're going to turn the heat off on the syrup. We're going to let that cool down. Oh, it smells, oh my gosh. This really smells good, guys. I can't wait to put the syrup on top of the waffle. Oh, okay. So take your syrup off of the heat, and let's go ahead and let's put our chicken into our fry. So we're gonna grab our chicken and let's go to the fryer. This could be good and this could be disastrous. Depending on how my heat and my fryer is looking, I think I'm good. So take your chicken, lower your chicken into your fryer. Chicken is in the fryer, frying up beautifully. Awesome. That worked out even better than expected. So we are frying our chicken now. A key part of this awesome meal that we are going to have. Can you guys see that chicken frying up? It looks darn good. Looks darn good. Oh my goodness. I really wish you guys would listen to me and you would come over and join me in my kitchen. I don't know why y'all never do that. I always tell you guys to come join me in my kitchen. Nobody ever does. I don't understand it. So now we're going to take our bacon that we had, and I have to kick off my bacon because some of my batter got onto it because I got a little bit too overzealous, a little bit too excited. So we're going to make sure that our bacon is still in good hands, which it is. So if you are cooking along with me, I hope that your bacon is done. So the next thing that we are going to do, guys, is we are going to actually start making the waffle. So let's go here. Here we are. Here is my waffle maker, and the waffle is going to be the bun for our sandwich. Okay? So we are going to take the waffle maker, and here's what we're going to do. Take a little bit of a butter spray, right? Spray your waffle maker, both sides, with butter. Now, this is key. Pay attention to this. You are not going to fill the whole thing, right? We're just going to, because I don't want to make a huge, crazy sandwich, right? So put your waffle batter right in the middle, like you can see me doing here, right in the middle. But don't put too much batter in there, just enough for the bun, all right? So there's our waffle. We're locked. We're loaded. We turn it over, and now we're going to wait for that waffle. All right? Now, let's go here. If you are having a good time today, share my video, smash your favorite emoji, and come on, y'all. Let's get down. Let's have a good time. Let's party. All right? So let's take a look back here and make sure that our chicken is doing good. Look at it. Look at it. Flip your chicken over in that fryer. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, oh my goodness, these chicken pieces are huge. The fryer is cooking them up delightfully. So just hang on there and let your chicken continue to cook. It looks good, guys. I wish you could see this. It looks wonderful. Let's take a quick peek. Our syrup is cooling down. This really smells good. Syrup smells wonderful. All right. So now we are just going to wait for our chicken to cook. We are going to continue to wait for our, well, let's take a look. Let me bring you guys over here. I hope I didn't burn this thing. Let's take a, oh, what do we have here? What do we have here? Do we have a perfectly cooked? Oh, it looks good. It looks good. It looks good. So now I'm going to put this, I'm going to keep this in here for just 1 second. Just 1 second, and then we're going to let it go. Just want that middle to get done just a little bit more. All right. If you are as excited as I am and you are ready to eat these sandwiches with me, smash your favorite emoji and say something cool in the chat. Say, KG, I'm ready to eat with you. KG, it looks good. So we are going to take off our waffle. Oh, it came apart. That's okay, though. You'll see what plan we have for that. So let's go ahead and let's drop another waffle down. And that will be the second half of our sandwich. Drop another waffle down. So same concept as we did before in the middle. Now look, we made this waffle batter. We did this. We did this. So be proud of yourself because we are about to get down on this waffle. Same thing. Locked and loaded. Waffle. Good to go. If you are a player, call it out. Put it in the chat. I am a player. I wish I could put it in the chat because I know that I would definitely do that. I am a player. Not a player that plays game, a player that plays life. All right? KG, what are you talking about? I don't really know. I don't really know. But I'm having a wonderful, wonderful time. So now we are cooking up our second half of the bun. We have, again, our butter maple syrup is setting up wonderfully. We have well, let me show you guys. Let's go back. We have our butter maple syrup looking good. I wish you guys could see how good that actually really looks. Let me bring it to you. Let me bring it to you. Take a look. Look at the butter maple syrup. I can't wait to snack on that. That's going to be delicious. And we also have our chicken that is frying up. The chicken is going to be ready in 1 second. Let's flip these bad boys over one more time to make sure that we get the proper cook on these things. These are really, really, really thick pieces of chicken. So you got to make sure that you cook them for the right amount of time because nothing is worse than biting into a raw piece of chicken. All right? So we are good.